Oh, there we go. Hey, Leos, if you saw me there for a few seconds, I don't know what my computer's doing. So anyway, here we go. Welcome, welcome. This is for October 12th through the 18th. And hopefully my computer will work right this time. So for those of you who are brand new, welcome. I'm Patty, and I am going to do your intuitive reading from the divine or whoever comes through. And for those returning, thank you if you've subscribed. If you haven't, I've got some new news here. Doing dailies, so you can get a 1-minute daily. It's like a little inspiration kind of thing. And you can also join a new Facebook page or group. I have that down below. If you hit subscribe and the bell, you'll know when I'm on live for any of the dailies or the upload or my readings, which I have one coming up for the new moon on the 16th. I've got so many coming up. New moon, and then also two for the full moon, the blood moon, which is a blue moon coming up. So anyway, if you hit that bell, you'll know when I'm on. So let's get started, because I know that's what you guys want. You're like, stop talking. Let's get going. All right. First energy out is intention. Oh, you know, this is actually right on the money, because I'll tell you here in a second. I want to get all the other energies. Okay, thank you. Next one is commitment. I was going to shuffle, and they're like, no, commitment. Okay, like, okay. So, okay, and strength. So, okay, so we have 3 energies out. Now, so the reason why I wanted to say about intention, so with the new moon coming in, and then we have a full moon at the end of the month, there is a lot about intention and intensities. But the thing about intention is that you're going to want to make sure whatever it is in this last 2 weeks of the month, make sure that I just mentioned this to Aries, that we want to plant the seed. I knew that something like this was going to come up, because that's the energy for the next 2 weeks. So it's not something that is actually growing or started. This is something that you've been thinking about, that you really want to start. Now's the time to at least start it and plant the seed, whatever it is, whether it's a foot forward towards whatever it is that you want to do, or a person that you want to get closer to. This is the time to do that. These last 2 weeks, these energies, because the energies are going to intensify with the planets, and that's all going to be told about in the live new moon reading that I'm going to do on the 11th. But with that, and that is about 4, the number 4 on the card, it is about stability. It's about creating stability. It's about creating something new that is more stable than what it has been. And that is huge, because we're so unstable for the rest of this month and part of November. Actually, it's going to even go into January. But for October and November, that's all I'm focusing on right now, because those energies can shift and change. But Mother Earth is changing a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, so we have intention, then we have commitment. So again, that could be an intention or commitment to anything or anyone. It says love. It could be love, but the thing is too, it could be love of something. You have a passion or something. I love my horses. I have an intention to want another horse someday. Those kind of things, you know. But the thing is too, it could be about love. And that commitment to another person, you have to have intentions. Also, intentions if you're single. What is your intention in dating? What do you want to do in dating? Would you want to just hook up? You want to, have a long-term relationship? Oh, you want to have a long-distance relationship? Oh, you want to have a person with, high integrity and morals. What is your intention in dating? Do you want a booty call? Do you want to, what is it? There is an intention to what you want, and being honest and truthful with that other person so you don't waste each other's time. That's for somebody, I'm not quite sure. So then we have strength, which it all takes strength. And with strength, we have the number 8, which is all about rewards and progress. Rewards and progress is taking those baby steps and moving them forward with your intentions to commit to whatever it is that you are doing. So this is not a time to go in all half about it. It's an intention to go in 200% about what it is that you're wanting to go towards and going to. Okay? So that's the energies for this next week through the 12th through the 18th. So think about what it is that you have the intention to do, or who, or not do who. That didn't come out very good. But you know what I mean. Because it's going to stay, I have a feeling that we may have the devil card pop up, because, or something that is going to trip you up, because if strength card is there, then there's some type of temptation to pull you away, because the divine wants you to have your rewards, your blessing. Again, the number 8 is about rewards and progress. So that's what is supposed to come to you. But some of these energies and some of these entities do not want you to have it. So you've got to be fully committed, strength, focused like a Virgo. Boom. You're going to go do it, kind of thing. All right. Ooh. And this may include some travel. It may include like trying to get to the bottom of something. I don't feel like you're running away, although that's a possibility that you could be running away. But I don't think so, because the thing about the number 6 is all about sorry, I just heard something. It's all about harmony. It's all about like coming together. It's all about doing something to make sure that you're moving in the right way to make it an easy process. So I feel like this is a movement going towards something. So it could be travel. It could be maybe you're moving. Maybe this is a commitment to really, maybe you're buying a house. That's a huge commitment. And it's going to take a lot of strength to be able to go, if it's your first house, to go into and purchase something with all that buckage that has to go into it and everything else. So is that your intention? You know, those kind of things. That's just an example for somebody. But you could be moving. You could be just taking a very short trip. Maybe this isn't a commitment to do that. Maybe you have a commitment on your bucket list to travel more. Whatever that is. We have, oh, and that's my daughter, sorry. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is, again, we have swords and wands, communication, right? So, but the communication is, with the wands, is about the desires for your soul. So this is something that you're really wanting to commit with deep, deep inside of you. Sorry, let me turn her off for a second. She's working on a break. And I just asked her if she wanted pizza. Sorry about that. So this is for the soul, whatever this is. Of course, a commitment. But in this commitment card too, I was asked to look at the depth. So the depth, there is a spirit behind it. There is a divine interaction or intervention behind it. So it should become easy. It should not be very hard. Again, harmony. Things should come together fairly easy, because if it is your calling and your purpose, the divine's going to make it happen very quickly, very easily. All right. But this is something definitely deep in your soul. There is, and there is some communication things that are happening that do have to talk about. Sometimes they're not sometimes they're a little uncomfortable, and not uncomfortable in a negative way. It's sort of like, I'm just a little nervous to say it, but I'm wondering what they'll think, kind of thing like that. And a lot of the times we imagine things that aren't even there. I keep telling my one friend that she's going through a lot of hard times. She's like doing the what if. She can't do that, because most time the what ifs never happen. It's what do you call that? Imaginary kind of thing. So stop, because it brings your vibrations down, brings your energies down, and that kind of thing. So you just definitely don't want to do the what ifs, or because you 9 times out of 10 the what ifs don't happen. Again, wands. Yes, more wands, more wands, more wands, more wands. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, a creative person, somebody moving in a forward direction, thinking about things ahead. Passionate. I feel there's some passion here. Somebody's a little stubborn though. Can't be stubborn when you make a commitment. Stubbornness is pride. Stubbornness is pride. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So you have the World, and then you have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, again, is about stability. We've got stability all over the place here. You could go the Four of Wands, stability. You've got the 4, which turns to 8, which is awards and stuff like that. But 4 is stability. But you also have a beautiful thing happening here where you're going to get a unity, a gathering. And this could be anything. This could be together like a reunion. It could be a wedding. Could be the coming together of some old friends. But it is a very, very good, light, airy feeling. This is something that something maybe that is more than one person involved. I sure hope that's not my rabbit chewing something up. I have a rabbit, and he's a really good boy, but I forgot to put him in when I came back here. He runs the house normally, but when we're not in the living room, because I have lots of plants. Yeah, not ones that are bad for him, but you know what? Those plants have grown very big, and he loves them. I wish I could hold him and I'll bring him in and show you guys. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Heart. Matters of the heart. Again, this is a matter of the heart. Same with Leo. Oh, and by the way, if you are single, if there's not enough love in this reading, then I will do a 3-card reading at the very end if you are single to see if there's anybody coming your way, and if there is. So, an offering of love and peace. So maybe this is a commitment, maybe to upgrading from being a friend to a boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe to a marriage, maybe to engagement. Maybe this is a first time, which will take strength to get through all the hard stuff too. But there's rewards to this. There is positive rewards to this, 100%. So maybe the travel is also, if this is a commitment of marriage, maybe the travel is a honeymoon. Celebration time, come on. Yeah. Celebration. I know, stop, please. We have lots of celebration to go on here. This is all good, people. My Leos, what a beautiful, beautiful reading. So the 3 of Cups, again, cups, 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 cups. The cups are about love, about the heart, pretty much the desires of the heart. But love, peace, joy, happiness, and all that. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's about that. So there is a coming together. So I have a feeling this is more of a marriage then. Ooh. But somebody doesn't want it to happen. So what this means is either they're trying to stand their ground of why maybe this shouldn't be happening, why you shouldn't have this commitment, why you shouldn't have this intention to whatever it is you're doing. Now, again, for some of you, it's going to resonate as not as a partner, but it's going to resonate as a project or maybe school or something coming together that may cause you to travel. This may be part of that commitment, and it's going to take strength. And I think this is where the strength is coming in to stand your ground, to uphold what you believe in. Again, it's like standing in the wedding. Does anybody object? I do. One of those kind of things. Or if you're in a project, it's like this could be as much as Is that one naysayer saying you're never going to do it. You always say you're going to do it and you never do it. Get rid of those people. They don't need to be in your circle, period. But there is something about the give and take. Again, there's two people involved, so it could be a partnership or whatever, but it has to be a give and take. So there's something about money somebody's not happy with. So in this relationship or whatever relationship this is, so make sure that you're staying in balance with the give and take when it comes to money, that if you are in a relationship, that you're making sure that you speak and talk and get it out before any commitment is made about who and how the money is going to be handled, because you don't want to have those arguments. Because number two things that get divorced is sex and money. So you don't want to have that come up. Get the skeletons out of the closet, get things put in, get your intentions in order, get your balance in order before anything. If this is a new job, if this is something, a company you're buying, or you're getting into a new business, trust me, I've had businesses and I've owned businesses for a long time. You've got to be due diligent about it, because you are going to have an offering of coming together, and it is going to happen. This is a great thing, but I think this naysayer's got to just go away, whoever it is. And if it's a family member, you know what? If you don't, why would you allow somebody in your family to do something or say something that you wouldn't allow a friend to do? Think about that for a minute. I had counseling many years ago for some trauma, and they were like, yeah. So, but we have some beautiful, beautiful things coming up. So, and it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be great, because this is where the ending of the story is. So I sort of feel like this might be a coming together of a couple. But again, there's a naysayer, and they're like, oh, thank you. So if somebody's, oh, thank you. So what I just heard was, if somebody is traveling, I don't want to go there. So if somebody's traveling a long distance, which you can't do right now, across to another country for love and gathering, and you met somebody online or that kind of thing, and you're traveling overseas to meet them, this is where your family member or somebody who really cares about you is fighting you. And they're fighting you because they know that they want a green card. And they also know that you're going to be spending a lot of money, and there's not going to be a lot of balance there, because that person's in another country. And they're looking to get married. And the reason why they're getting married is this is what they get. It's not going to be what you get. That's what they're going to get. Okay. How far am I in this? Because here's the thing, boy. I hate when they do this, because they say, tell them the story. And I'm like, so this popped out because the intention and the commitment for that person to travel overseas, and it does take a lot of strength to do that, to travel overseas, but the person who is going to win traveling is not you. If this is you, and you're the one paying to go to another country to meet this person, you're the one that's going to end up short. And I'm going to tell you this from knowing. I studied criminal justice. I studied this stuff. That's why I was saying to the divine, I hate when you have me talk about this, because I also have firsthand knowledge. Because I went to Africa. I learned all the tricks and all the things that they say and do, and the list, the 38 things that they abide by to be able to come over here for the K-1 visas. I was one of those stupid people that did that years ago before I took criminal justice. But when I got smart and I figured out what was going on, I went there, investigated. The dude did not get his green card. Talk about being PO'd. But there is so much to this. So if you are one of those people that are thinking about traveling to another country for love, because this person loves you so much, that person can't travel to you. You have to go to them, because if you're in the United States, you cannot marry that person unless you go see them, because they can't come here. And I'm an expert at this. So if you have anybody in your family, or if it's you, or if you know somebody, this is not the venue to do this, but this came up in this reading, and this is why I do not like the divine to bring it up. But when he says to do something, I do it, because apparently somebody out there needs to listen. So if this is somebody that you know, have them message me, comment, whatever, because they're headed towards losing a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of investment. And if there's kids involved, those kids are affected. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Very affected. Let me tell you, very affected. So that's all I'm going to say about that. For the other people here, there looks like there is going to be possibly a good commitment. Again, you're going to have a naysayer. Just ignore them. And that also too could be a commitment to work, could be commitment to school. Again, this is an intention, a desire from your heart, your soul. So this is something that you want, something that you desire. So just know that it is going to take some strength for these naysayers, and tell the naysayers to go away. Don't listen to them. Don't let them get into your psyche. Don't let them get into your vibrations. Just let them go, and you keep moving forward for that week. This is the time to plant that seed of intention and growth, and commit to it 200%, and keep moving forward, because that is what needs to happen for this beautiful thing that you're just starting to grow. And in about 6 months, you're going to see, or less, you're going to see a lot of the rewards. They're here. Number 8, it's here. It's coming. So be due diligent. So for those of you, I hope this was a good reading. Now remember, I do have dailies coming up. Hit the subscribe and the bell, and you'll get those dailies notifications. They're 1 minute, just really quick to start your day in a positive. And I also have a new Facebook group. I would love for you to join over there. You're very welcome to ask me questions, learn about things, empath, all that kind of stuff. And on my channel, you'll see there are some empath videos and spiritual growth videos. I have a ton of those that have started. I have another channel that I'm pulling stuff over for, so I hope you enjoy that. And don't forget about the live reading for the new moon. It's a super moon on the 11th, so come and join me live, ask questions, bring a friend, subscribe, and hit the bell, and you'll know I'm on. And thank you, and I'm sorry I went off on this international stuff, but when the divine asked me to bring it up, and I really don't like to do it, but I listen. So I hope you have a good week, and we will see you then. Take care. Okay.